Hey guys, it's Marco Gaming 64, and today we are going to be covering Rosalina's best custom moves in Super Smash Bros. for the Wii U. But before we get into this, I just want to say, leave down in the comments what characters you guys want to see in future best custom moves videos. We're going to be covering the best custom moves for every single character in the game, but if you leave your favorite character down in the comments, I'll be sure to get them up before the ones that weren't posted in the comments. So starting this right out with Rosalina, we're going to be giving him the Luma Warp. Now, this will make it so instead of actually launching your Luma by charging it, of course, you just launch this. Now, this could be useful for a variety of reasons. If your opponent's on ledge, you could use this to potentially just go there and try and interrupt him without putting yourself in too much harm. You could also use this to potentially catch your opponent off guard since it moves so quickly. You could potentially get behind them. And I think you could have some really interesting setups with Luma like this, since it moves so quickly. It just has a ton of utility. So, we're going to be giving that to her. I think it's amazing for her. Next, we're going to be giving her the Shooting Star bit. My Luma could come over here. This will give you a Falco's laser of sorts, where it will interrupt your opponent, and it's a really fast move. Now, if Luma could get out of the way, you guys can see it doesn't do too much damage, but when it does do damage, it interrupts your opponent, and it still does the damage isn't horrible. It moves quickly, so you could potentially get to your opponent quickly, potentially zone them out, and you have no reason to not use this over her normal one, because her normal one has like no range, which in my opinion defeats the point of a projectile. You're using a projectile to potentially zone your opponents out. So I think this is just amazing for Rosalina. Next, we're going to be giving her the same Launch Star. Really reliable move. You don't lose any recovery from this. You don't lose angles. The other ones you will potentially lose some recovery or some angles, which I don't like. I like the distance this one can offer. One of them will attack your opponent, which is interesting. I think it's at least notable. But I think this one gives you a good distance, even though I didn't make it back there, compared to her other ones. You could make it back from pretty much anywhere you want from the stage, because you move so far with this, and you move at a pretty good speed. As long as your opponent doesn't read your recovery every single time, you should be able to recover no problem. So, I think her normal recovery is pretty good in and of itself. Now finally, we're going to be giving her the same gravitational pull. I just like the characteristics this one can offer compared to her other ones. Her other ones, it's opinion based, but once again, her other ones either attack your opponent, which I don't like that much, and I think this one's amazing for matchups like Ness and other sorts, because you could just interrupt their recovery with this and then they're dead. So I think her normal one is the best in this scenario. But once again, these videos are all opinion based, so that's going to be Rosalina's best custom moves in Super Smash Bros. for the Wii U. So once again, let me know in the comments what you guys would have given her instead. And of course, let me know what characters you guys want to see in the future, and that's pretty much going to be it. So I'll see you guys next time.